What's going on, Brownie Bros? It is the man with the plan, Big Time Brownie, back with another episode of our UU Big Time Climb. Today we have a new team centered around my favorite Pokemon, Infernape. As you can see here, first up we have Hydreigon with Phytinium Z. It has 108 attack, 148 special attack, and is max speed. And it is running Superpower, Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, and Roost Superpower is really nice for Blissey. Gives us a way to hit that. We then have Rhyperior with leftovers. It has Stealth Rock, EQ, Ice Punch, and Stone Edge. We then have our Calm Mind substitute Chandelure. Mega Pidgeot, pretty standard set there. Starmie with Life Orb and T-Bolt. And then finally our Choice Scarf Infernape with Flare Blitz, Close Combat, U-Turn, and EQ. And we're going to go ahead and queue right away. Currently, we are 12-0 in the UU tier so far, which is awesome. And, you know, we're doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I think we're around like 1270 right now. Alright, so he has got a really interesting team. He's got Absol, Gramble, Bisharp, Goodra, Musharna, and Rampardos. The incredible thing about this is Infernape is just so good here. It literally one-shots pretty much everything on his team. Phytinium Z Hydreigon is going to be nice against Bisharp. I'm actually going to lead Hydreigon. I feel like he's going to lead Rampardos. He actually does lead Goodra. I'm going to see how much we do here to a Goodra. Draco Meteor, unless he's a bulky variant, does not kill. It does 99%. Alright, we're just going to go out into Rhyperior here. He goes out into Gramble. That's okay by me. He could have, like, Low Kick or Superpower or something. But usually these things... I mean, I haven't seen a Gramble in a really long time. But usually these things like to run... Alright, so he's Bulk Up. That's extremely scary. Okay. I'm going to go out into Chandelure here. I'm going to sub. That thing does not have very good special attack. Awesome, so we get the sub off. I'm going to try not to skip to the end, because I keep on doing that these days. We're going to get one Calm Mind off. We could potentially live whatever Goodra goes for, except for an Outrage. But we can substitute again. Unfortunately, we don't have a Fairy type to take advantage here. He is confused. We're gonna go for a substitute and hope that he gets... I wanted to say fully confused, but I don't think that's how that works. Okay. I'm just gonna go for a Shadow Ball here. That does nothing. But, I mean, honestly, like, what's great about this is it 100% puts us in range. Puts Goodra in range of Hydreigon. But I feel like this might actually be Scarfed, so... I'm gonna Ice Punch here. It hit himself in confusion and we'll take out Goodra, which is nice. So we lose Chandelure, which sucks, but honestly Chandelure wasn't too great there. He had 2 Sucker Punch users. You know, it would have been nice for Musharna, but we still do have our Hydreigon back here. I'm gonna go out into Pidgeot here. Play Rough does a decent amount of damage. I'm gonna Roost up. He could T-Wave, potentially. Or like Ice Punch or something. I don't really know. I don't know what any of these mons do really. But we're just gonna U-turn out here into Hydreigon. He does Toxic us, but we're just gonna go for the Dark Pulse. It's pretty safe. And if he goes out into Gramble, that's fine. Bisharp comes out. We can go for Superpower here. Superpower will 100% take him out. He might Swords Dance, he might Sucker Punch. I'm okay with that. Bisharp could end up being a problem here. We need to keep Infernape as healthy as possible so we can easily take a Sucker Punch. But Goodra was one of the mons that was really stopping us from going off. I'm gonna all-out pummeling. This should kill. Oh, he's Choice Scarf. Interesting. We'll just go for a Hydro Pump here. Musharna comes out. Can we connect? We do. Oh, wow. That is some damage. I'm going to go for the T-Bolt. Pretty safe here. Very safe, actually. Absol does come out. I don't want this thing setting up. He goes for Sucker Punch. But we do get a free close combat off here. Gramble does come out. He's going to intimidate us. But honestly, the chip is good. 14%, not too bad. We can go out. I'm actually going to go out into Pidgeot. I skipped again. We're gonna go for a straight up Hurricane here. Choice Scarf. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not a switch in, dude. That's not a switch into Hurricane. What is Rampardos' speed? 236. So he can't EQ here, so we can just go into our own Rampardo or our own Rhyperior here. I'm sorry, I am not very energetic right now, am I? He goes for the Iron Head. EQ is very free. I'm gonna EQ again. How much did that close combat do? 14%. So one more EQ puts him in range. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we're just gonna go right out into Pidgeot. Sorry, there's something there. Okay, so luckily he doesn't get the sleep talk, the whatever it's called off. But we're just gonna go for a Hurricane here, which should kill. That's good enough. He does go for the bulk up. We're gonna go for the heat. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. It's a rock type that's left. I'm just gonna go for another Hurricane. We're gonna knock out Gramble. Stop skipping, Miho. Stop skipping. Rampardos comes out. And we can just hit it with the Hurricane here. Do we outspeed? I think we actually do. Yeah, we do. Then Headbutt comes out, and we can very freely just close combat because we are Choice Scarf, and I think we might have outsped anyway. So we continue our winning streak in UU. We are 3-0. I really like this team. Actually, I didn't mention I found this team online. Ooh, this is a really cool team. He's got Gliscopod, Donphan, Rotom Heat, Scizor, Seismitoad, and the what is that called? Sharpedo. So 3 water types. I do want to get rocks up in this game. I think it's good. He does. I'm gonna lead Starmie. I think Starmie's pretty good lead. And we can just go for an Ice Beam here and see what the damage is. We have no grass type moves on this team, which sucks, but it's okay. We'll be able to play around with it. Like, honestly, that's pretty decent damage. I'll take that. Excuse me. I'll 100% take that. Ooh, this guy's got his little Lucio icon. Ooh, that's really nice. I mean, he can just Scald out of it. Rotom Heat comes out. I mean, are you Scarfed? I'm just gonna go for Hydro Pump. There's no way you're Scarfed. Ah. Smart. Smart. I probably should have seen that coming. Ooh, that's damage. That's damage. I'm gonna Rapid Spin. I'm gonna Rapid Spin here. There's no reason not to. Rapid Spin's not gonna kill, but he might switch out, and he does. So this thing is going to first impression, which is going to hurt. And unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot that can take it. But I guess Rhyperior is probably the best play. He's actually going to Spikes. I'm going to go for the Stone Edge here, just in case we live a Liquidation, which I don't envision us doing. Oh wow, he just sacks it off. Maybe he doesn't have a Water type move. Scizor, interestingly, comes out. I felt like Sharpedo was kind of free there, and he just claimed to kill. Golisopod does come out. And at this point, Rhyperior kind of did its job, so I'm just going to go for a Stone Edge. He does go for Aqua Jet, which does less than half, which is awesome. And we're going to activate that emergency exit, which actually kind of sucks. As Scizor does come back out, I'm going to go for EQ. Like I said, this thing has pretty much done its job. He's going to Bullet Punch. That does nothing. And I mean, he's just letting us get chip on everything, which honestly is great. I'm going to Stone Edge here. We hit, which is awesome. BP is going to kill us. Ooh, that's a nice crit. I'm gonna go Hard Chandelure here. He does go for the Bullet Punch, but we do live one more, as we see. And Shadow Ball will kill, so we're just gonna go for Shadow Ball here. Just because it does hit that Rotom if that's where he wants to go. He just goes another BP. Sharpedo is pretty obvious here. If he does go Sharpedo, I think we just sub. Golisopod does come back out. I'm going to go for the substitute, as he does Aqua Jet. It's interesting to me that he's, you know... I mean, Infernape is kind of in just a position to win at this point. As long as we get him in when Sharpedo is not +1. But we do have Hydreigon for Sharpedo. Assuming he has Psychic Fangs over Ice Fang, which he might not. Sharpedo could still beat us. We're gonna Hurricane. Best case scenario, he just protects and then evolves. Oh, I mean, I'm fine with this. I mean... Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not really... I'm gonna Hurricane. And T-Bolt does come out. And now this just gives us the opportunity to hit close combat twice, which is kind of what we were waiting for. So that's what we're gonna do. So I mean, even if he protects, I believe we outspeed. Yeah, we do. So I mean, he could have Aqua Jet. I don't think this thing gets Aqua Jet. So or he didn't even have Protect. All right, so we're 2-0 with this team. I'm sorry that my energy is really low. It is late, and I'm kind of tired, but usually my energy is a lot higher. I feel like we definitely need some sort of Grass-type coverage on this team. It's just so prevalent in this tier. Alright, so he's got Darmanitan, Swampert, Mimikyu, Bisharp, Cobalion, and Aerodactyl. Starmie does a lot to his team. I really wish we had T-Spikes. Darmanitan is super scary, but we do have Infernape, which always outspeeds it, even if it is Scarf. I think I am going to lead Starmie, as he is going to lead Swampert, and we can just get off a Life Orb Hydro Pump on this thing, and it's 100% going to be a 2-hit KO. He has no switch-ins to Starmie. Nice. And I mean, that looks like pretty physically bulky. And honestly, I'm okay with losing that early. Starmie was pretty good in the battle, but it wasn't that important. That's damage. And we get the Confusion, which is great. We can go on to Rhyperior here. we shouldn't take a whole lot to EQ. I don't see him EQing. He hits himself in confusion, which is fantastic. We are going to go for a Stealth Rock here. Doesn't look like... I mean, this could be his Defogger. Our Rapid Spinner is gone. I'm just going to go for the safe Ice Punch. Aqua Tail. We actually live because of our Solid Rock ability. And we get rid of a huge threat that outsped everything on our team. And now his speed tier is really manageable with Hydreigon and Pidgeot. Interesting. I'm just gonna EQ. I don't want to switch into a Scald. There's no point. I mean, unless he could like go for an Ice Punch or something. And we actually outspeed. Wow. So he just gave us Swampert. Cobalion does come out. I'm not sure about that. He could maybe Swords Dance. Close Combat does come out, but we can just go into our Infernape and fire off a Flare Blitz, and we claim Cobalion, which is great. I didn't Close Combat there because he does have Mimikyu, and I didn't want him to switch in. Now, Darmanitan, how much does a Flare Blitz do to Darmanitan? I feel like this might kill. Darmanitan, your Choice Band, Flare Blitz 38. No, it 100% doesn't kill. We're gonna go on to Chandelure. Chandelure does not do a whole lot in this match, so letting it go down is okay with me. But we can go right back out into Infernape, and we can go for EQ. And Mimikyu does come out. Mimikyu, you use Showdown usage. So Flare Blitz does kill, and EQ is a 2-hit KO, and I actually value getting damage off on this thing. We can go out into Hydreigon. My god, am I real? I'm just gonna go for Dark Pulse. Yeah. That I didn't want to risk. I didn't want to risk anything there. Now, if Darmanitan is Scarfed, he might just win. But he does go out into Bisharp. I'm gonna go for my all-out pummeling here. We 100% outspeed. I don't see him Sucker Punching. I see Swords Dance, yeah. So, that's awesome. And if he's Choice Band, we win. I mean, from this range, I can't imagine that Dark Pulse does not kill. But let's just calc it to make sure. Yeah, Dark Pulse kills. So we'll go for it, and we outspeed. So he was Choice Band. I guess I could calc the damage, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, so we're at 1348, and we're at 15-0, which is amazing. We're continuing to climb. This is going much better than OU, if I do say so myself. Arabian Nights. Another Bisharp. Jesus. Alright. Bisharp, Togekiss, Gengar, Swampert, Chestnut, and Goodra. A really annoying team. Rocks don't really matter in this matchup. I'm gonna go Pidgeot, as he leads Gengar. We do outspeed Gengar. Now let's see here. How much does a Hurricane from Mega Pidgeot do to a Gengar? It has a chance to kill. I'm willing to risk it. Oh my god, we confused. Oh my god, you hurt yourself. Yes, let's go. Oh my god. I'll take it. Swampert comes out, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. This is a 2-hit KO. Hit yourself again. He doesn't even have lefties. Obviously, Pidgeot would be great for Chestnut, but I mean, what is Swampert gonna do to me? He could Scald me. I mean, he could Ice Punch me, which is not gonna kill me. Oh, he's got the Aguac Berry. Doesn't get the burn. I'm gonna Hurricane again. And he hits himself again and takes himself out. Mega Pidgeot doing work. Doing work. Gudra comes out. Actually, I'm afraid of Choice Scarf, so I'm gonna go into Rhyperior. Rhyperior doesn't do a whole lot in this match, and he goes for T-Bolt, which is great for us. And we get a free Ice Punch off, which this is exactly why I went for this, because of Chestnut. Chandelure is our switch. He could double out into Bisharp if he does. I mean, good plays by him. He doesn't. He does not. I'm going to substitute on either the switch out or on the Spiky Shield. And he does go for the Spiky Shield. I'm just going to go for Flamethrower. And might as well just go for Shadow Ball. Get some chip off on this thing. I mean, he kind of gets it all back. So, you know what? We do have a switch in here. I'm going to go out to Hydreigon. Don't paralyze me. Awesome. We're going to go for the Draco Meteor. We do some good damage. He goes for his own Draco. And now I'm going to go into Starmie. And I'm actually going to Rapid Spin. I think he might save this. And I think we actually might live a T-Bolt. We do live a T-Bolt. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam because we should still outspeed, which we do. So we get rid of his hazards. Togekiss comes out. I'm just going to go for Ice Beam. Alright, so this is a bit of a pickle. So I need to see how much does Flare Blitz do to Togekiss. It's not even guaranteed to a KO. Alright, I guess I have to go into Rhyperior and go for the Stone Edge here. I mean, obviously Chestnut's pretty obvious. But, you know, he might Aura Sphere. Well, what if he's... Alright, so he's just gonna go for the Air Slash Flinches, like the beautiful nonce that he is. We're just gonna go for another Stone Edge here. Chestnut does come out. I'm actually gonna go for Rocks on the anticipated Leech Seed. You know, which is just always helpful. And now it's basically a free switch in for Pidgeot. He does go for Wood Hammer, which does decent damage. I'm gonna go for Roost. Yeah, I figured he would Spiky Shield there. We can get some of our health back, and now Hurricane. I'm actually gonna Heat Wave. He does go out into Togekiss though, so. But it looks like Hurricane might kill actually. Oh, he outspeeds. He's Scarfed. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Scarfed. We go out into Bisharp here, and we Heat Wave. Wonderful. And Mega Pidgeot actually surprisingly did an incredible amount of work here. GG to you. And you know what? I think we are going to leave it at that. How long has it been? 24 minutes. That's a good place to end it. 1362/rating. /rating. So I am going to move myself to this side here so you guys can see. OU, you can see how terrible I am, but UU, you can see we're 16-0. I don't know why our GXC is... Did I reset my thing? Oh, I think I did. I think I accidentally did a UU battle and I forfeited because I realized I was on the wrong account. But I mean, we're undefeated, which is fantastic. These random battles, I always go into random battles to check my to check my camera and everything, and I just forfeit right away. But yeah, pretty good. 16-0 in UU. I know I said at the beginning that it's probably my favorite tier. And we're less than 200 points away from being the top 500. Our goal for this series is going to be top 100. So our goal, it looks like, is going to be 1598 or so, 1600 thereabouts. And maybe we'll, in the background, try to climb higher. Piff, this guy I've battled multiple times on the UU ladder. Back when I was in the top 100, and he's got a really, really stally team. And it's so annoying. So, and a lot of people use that team on the ladder. I'm sure you've seen it with like Quagsire and Alamomola and Blissey. It's just annoying as heck. In fact, I ran just for that team. It's good to run a mixed Pokemon like the Hydreigon we had, just so you know you can threaten out a physically defensive Mon into Blissey, and then you can hit it with a superpower. Anyway, I realized this was in the way. My face was in the way again. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I know my energy was low, but I hope you enjoyed the battles and you enjoyed seeing me win with this team. If you did, please hit the like button down below. And make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss the next episode of our UU Big Time Climb. Also, if you are interested in competitive battling, I have just joined a draft league. I did do a video of our draft, breaking down a draft, so make sure you check that out. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. I need to edit, upload, and then go to sleep. Remember, a video from Big Time keeps your life sublime, so until next time, bye.